Hi, my name is Jose de la Rosa.
And my name is Allison Delahuste.
Quick backstory on this movie. It's based on the Mayan kingdom at its height of its opulence and power, but the foundations of the empire are beginning to crumble, and the leaders believe that they must build more temples and sacrifice more people.
In this scene, the tribe is hunting an animal using an intricate trap to hunt into the jungle, and it gets killed. Right here, they are awarding different parts of the body to different people in the tribe that killed, and depending on what they did. Like, the heart is being awarded to the person that did the most effort.
And this is them returning home with the kill.
In this scene, another tribe is raiding the tribe that we've seen. They're taking all the people and killing them, and they're burning down the houses, and the children are being left behind, and some people are being taken as captives. Like in this scene, they are sneaking up on some people and attacking them and burning down houses.
And here you can see the superior tribe enslaving the remaining survivors of their raid. And here you can see all the hardships they had to go through to pass the rivers and the forest and long mountains.
In this scene, the mother is healing her child's wound with army ants. Their pincers would suture the wound so it could heal better.
In this scene, a little ill girl is prophesizing the downfall of the Mayan kingdom. This scene can be said to be one of the very few scenes to be historically inaccurate.
This scene is showing the other kingdom slaves building more temples, just like they had ordered for the gods to be more pleased. And you can see how hard they're working and how many there are.
For the ritual, the offerings would be painted blue by the women because blue was seen as the more valuable color to please the gods. In this scene, you can see the women being sold as slaves because that is all they were seen for.
In this scene, the sacrifices are going through a hall that shows the drawings of the sacrifice ritual while people bless them as they go through.
Here you can see an overview of sacrifices happening and the people praising the kills. And this is a Mayan princess and her slaves. And here are the people dancing and all the sacrificees' heads on pikes. Here is the priest, the executioner, and the royal family on top of the temple, waiting to see the sacrificees killed.
This is the sacrifice taking place. They are put on the pedestal, and then their hearts are cut out, and then they are later decapitated. This is the priest taking the heart and then blessing it to offer it to the gods.
Here we can see the main protagonist about to be sacrificed. Just as Jaguar Paw is about to be sacrificed, a solar eclipse takes place. And the Mayans believed that the gods were angry at them when this happened because their belief was that the gods had taken away the sun from them, so they must have been mad at them. So they start panicking, asking themselves, how can we please them? Here you can see them actually panicking. Here we can see the priests giving an alternative sacrifice to please the gods, and since solar eclipses don't last that long, when the moon moved away from the sun, the Mayans took that as if the gods accepted their offering. And here they are celebrating the gods' acceptance. Here the princess and the king are taking responsibility for their god's acceptance. Here we can see the Mayans moving the sacrifices to another arena. The alternative offering that was made was a target practice. Basically, this meant that the other superior tribe would let the captives run for their lives and escape, but if they were killed, that would be the end of them. Many, of course, would not survive, but there were instances where one or two would escape. Here we can see a widespread land of dead crops and a massive pile of dead bodies that follow. The Mayans not only had a desert type region as we saw, they also had tropical regions as you can see here. Here the movie ends with the three men stopping, noticing three ships ashore, which were the Spanish conquistadors, eventually bringing the Mayans' downfall to their empire. All copyrights are reserved too. And now it's time to answer the main questions while bloopers play in the background. Sadly, Allison lost her voice before finishing recording her parts, so that's why you only heard me towards the end. Describe the item from popular culture. The item from popular culture is a movie that was made in 2006. What part of world history does this connect to? This corresponds to world history by being based on the Mayan Empire and their downfall, which started around 900 AD. Is the portrayal of world history accurate or not? Yes, the portrayal of world history is actually very accurate, with little to no inaccuracy. The Spanish came around early 16th century, and the movie takes place in 1511, which is at the same time the Spanish came. So, the end of the movie, where the Spanish are spotted on the east coast, is pretty accurate. In the movie, the Mayans were not shown meeting the Spanish, but it is hinted that they would meet eventually, which actually did happen. Was this portrayal affected by the bias of the creator? Mel Gibson is actually pretty biased because he has been shown to be racist towards people of color and for their religion. This can explain how he portrayed the sacrifices as more of a brutal killing than a religious ceremony, as he was trying to portray them as a savage people. Even though he did a lot of research for this movie and had it cast as racially accurate as possible with a single language, the portrayal of the Mayan religion and practices could have been seen as offensive. What can we learn about world history from this portrayal? We can learn about world history from this portrayal by watching and understanding how different Mayan tribes lived, their environment, their rituals, and their eventual downfall. Thanks for watching. And this was our World History Pop Culture Project.